God. Shalom, shalom, Yashua Allah. Once again, Hebrew Israelites Talks Oklahoma. Once again, I heard the prophet of Daphne Babylon the Great. First things first, giving our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakadash, which is Peter Hubert Chance, created as a heavy father, the son of the spirit. Hey, double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. And shalom to sister brothers living this truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying, show themselves approved. Shalom. Coming out with a special midweek sit down, let you know, hey, things getting real critical. Getting real critical. Why they getting critical? Hey, Esau is cashing out. He's pulling that money out. Other countries are pulling their money out. They're brokering deals with China. And you can see that with these bank failures, these bank collapses that's happening. And it's only going to create a domino effect. So now's the time to get right with the Lord. Because now, see, I noticed the other heathens around the world, Akim, they are already in the uproar. They know what's coming. But I know that the Babylonians ain't gonna go in the uproar and riot to what? So their money get messed with. Once they money, they can't get their money out their checking accounts. Then these Babylonians gonna know what's up. Then they're gonna know it's a deal. And right now we're witnessing the calm before the storm. That Silicon Valley Bank was just the beginning of many more banks that's going to fall and crumble as the other heathens, other countries pour their money out as they eject, which is what Esau Edom wanted all along. Because when did they start? When did they take money off the gold standard? Was that the 1970s? That was the 60s. It was early on the, so they took the silver off in the 70s.
Yeah, they were down Nixon. Yeah, what's the name? Kennedy ran.
Kennedy, okay.
Yeah,
so when they took the dollar off of that standard, they let you know they was already gonna collapse the dollar back then. That was the plan way back then. They're gonna collapse the dollar. Now we're here, what, 2023, and you can see it's all coming to a head now, and we know what's coming next. So because I was this is James 5:1. Go to ye now, yea rich man, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. And that's what I say. These rich men, you're gonna see men spawn die. You're gonna see people go from having $3 million down to zero, and he ain't gonna be able to take that. So you know how Esau do. He can't handle pressure. He might go in this off the whole family. I know how Esau do. I can't pay the bills. I can't, get my yacht no more. I can't afford my Hellcat no more. Esau just off the whole family because he can't deal with adversity. Jake, we used to not having nothing, so we like shit. Well, ain't nothing new to us. We get ready to barter. Like we know the money about to go, but the rich man about to be hollering. A lot of Jakes too. These rappers, when they lose all their little money, they ain't got, because that's all they got is the money. They gonna look, I done did all these little orgies with all these Edomites and I ain't got nothing. But they gonna bug out. Bad.
They're gonna be looking bad. They're gonna be a pitiful case when that money go out. That dollar ain't gonna be no status no more. It's gonna be you have to prove it.
God, which is these scriptures, man. This wisdom not understanding you have about Yahushua, which is gonna keep us stable. We stable now. I notice people in the world are bugging out right now. I never get Ock told me, his brother called because they, the war coming up, rumors of war. And Jake like, hey, Jake looking for Esau to fix it. He don't know Esau the one doing it. Rather is the Lord doing it, but he's using Esau to bring about these calamities and these plagues about to hit this place, man. Because Esau done lost his wisdom. Look no further than Joe Butthead, And that show you, man, Esau is done with, man. The glory of Esau is over with. And Esau know it. I'm up here looking at Edomites like, man, you about to offer yourself in the restroom, man? Like they losing it, man. They doing bad.
I see a lot of them, a lot of Edomites, they actually know, man, because you actually look around, you go into the upper middle class neighborhood, you're starting to see for sale signs on houses. So they know that something's about to go down. So they're actually selling their houses. These are big houses, like five bedroom, 6 bedroom houses. They at one point they worth, a couple of millions or a half million. All right, but now they're selling. Okay, so they know that there's something about on the rise. Just like I said, will come before the storm.
It's like that chick, the CEO of that bank. She pulled her money out before the bank was collapsed. That means she was warned. Yeah. That was scheduled. That was on time. This is not that just all the bank went all of a sudden. No, man. They coordinating this thing. And I got, this is James 5:2. Your riches are corrupted and your garments moth eat. Esau's money is corrupted. Why? Because we just said earlier, it's not backed by silver, it's not backed by gold. Only thing it's backed by is oil, and they done lost that. Saudi Arabians done went with Putin and China.
And when you mention because as you go into American history, there were three. What was it? Three. I think it was three presidents that actually got assassinated. You can go all the way back to Abraham Lincoln. He was trying to. Each of these presidents that was assassinated was trying to get their dollars to be backed by some type of resource. Okay, you got the I believe Abraham Lincoln. He was trying to back the dollar by something called a greenback or something like that. I could be wrong. You can look this up. And then there was another president that was trying to get the dollar back by gold. And then the last president, what we know for sure, he actually signed a bill and he got the dollar back by silver. Okay, the silver dollar. All right, that was the last time that American, President Kennedy was the last time America actually had dollar that was backed by some type of resource that was silver. All right, and ever since then, it's been, as you can see, paid notes or something like that, which is really nothing.
Federal Reserve note.
Yeah, Federal Reserve note.
America don't even own their own money. The Amalekites, the Ish people own the money. When they put their Federal Reserve Bank in there, hey, America lost their country right then and there. Right. Because they had to pay the Ish people each time they print a dollar, they got to pay a whole nother people. They don't even stay here no more. They in our land, pay them $1. So with that, what they did was they put Babylon the Great America in a debt system. Everybody's debts. I just did a lesson where anybody was telling like all these banks are really broke. They do fractional banking. They might get like a millionaire come in there, put some money in the bank, and then they'll do loans, issue out his money. And they've been doing this for hundreds of years, man. So all this bad business, because I know Esau really don't do good business. I found out all Edomites are really bad businessmen. People who do good business is Jakes. We're the ones with wisdom. Esau does bad business. He does something in the scriptures that told us what to do. Esau gets rich off of usury, a credit system, a debt system. If Esau loan you out, $100, he want back 150. And that's how they've been doing it. And then I noticed, making it worse, Esau loan out 150 to you that he don't even have. He just tell you he got it, and then you got to pay him back 200. And he'll go and deal with like 10 different people. Credit card. So that's just bad right there. Like if any little thing happens, what they call it a bubble. If one little pen come and pop it, hey, now Esau got a big bubble. Like 2008 gonna look real small to when this thing come to a head. Like they done really messed up, and they did it on purpose. And what they're gonna do is create a bunch of panic when the dollar collapses. But the dollar's about to collapse real soon. And when they do that, they're gonna come with that MOTB, that RFID CHIP. They're going with that device, and then everybody going like, "Oh, thank you, you got my back, Esau." And they're gonna take you, especially the ones that got millions of dollars. They got the status. These little weak simp dudes. Like your Russell Wilson, they need that money, man, to be something in this system because they really don't have an understanding. They don't have the true riches, which is this word. Wisdom not to understand it, man. They don't know that. All they know is the system. And the only thing they got on them, especially like these rappers, I notice these dudes that's in the closet, the number one thing they brag about, I got money though. I got money, So if the money is gone, what he got now to validate his manhood? Nothing. His whole everything is based on him having racks, having money. So if he don't have that money no more, Esau got him where he want him at. Esau like, I got your back, son. Put this in your body and it's all good. And then like even those are the circumspect set up. You got other camps saying that it's not that. So they're gonna take it. They say Bishop Nate said it's sin, so I can get this in my body. That's not it. GMS ain't talking about nothing. They gonna be destroyed, man. It's gonna go to them that's the following that blind leader. Gonna go to the ditch. They set up. And he's about money, man. They gonna bail out on them when the dollar crash to get rough, and they gonna be left to their own selves. And then like they already got the doubt in them because he didn't feed them with the truth. So when that doubt comes, it's gonna grow bigger and bigger to where they're gonna look for their enemy to help them, man. And that's why we say getting this truth, man. Get to the Apostle Elder's great millstone, the 100% truth. Because like when this thing fall out with us, hey, our faith gonna grow bigger. Because we anticipating all of this. We know all about the collapse. So when it happen, we just gonna let us know we got the truth. So we just gonna ride the course, and we gonna be good. Lord willing, part of the hopeful elect. So I'm gonna come with this too. James 5:3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh with fire. Yeah, he treasures together for the last days. And they'll go to what Optimus said earlier, gold and silver. They took that off the dollar. Now their money is cankered. The dollar really no good. The dollar really is dead now. You got 200 countries that have pulled out not using the dollar. And I know that China now is in the Middle East, brokering peace. Like he getting Ishmael on his side. And I noticed Ishmael got a lot of money in Babylon the Great. So with them pulling their money out, hey man, hey Esau, man, I'm telling you, they probably in they Armani suits. They probably be sweating. Probably telling their butler, get my helicopter ready. And they about to bail out.
Esau, the money is his whole thing. He's through. And all other nations is coming together, saying F you to Esau. This is Habakkuk 2:6. It says, shall not all these take up a proverb against him, and a triumphant proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with clay. That clay goes into debt, man. All that debt and all that money they've been printing is not worth nothing. That's why America owes China right now. This is pretty much everything.
Gone. Like you said, they what 31 trillion. It might be more than that. That's what they tell us. They 31 trillion in the hole. Ain't no way you getting out of that, man. You can't keep doing that. Yeah. They've been doing that for the past what 20, 30 years.
That's that good talk right there. That's start to see that. It's fucking shit out of us. And that's exactly what's going on.
So whenever that Silicon Valley, whenever they went belly up, the country Yemen, Yemen actually said that they weren't gonna bail them out, and that's the country in Saudi Arabia. But Saudi Arabia was like, and that's those are the countries. And just like I said, they pulling their money out of America, and so they're gonna side with Russia and China.
But China went over there and brokered the deal between Iran and Saudi Arabia. I know after that, if you notice, after that, they bank collapsed.
Right.
So they pull their money out, and they're putting their money. I think what they call it. What is who got Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby.
Yeah. And he's backed by gold. Right. So they're like, this is more better versus this thick clay. Everybody, like I said, everybody started to see that thick clay. Everybody see that thick clay, and it don't look good either. Babylon the Great looking like a meth head. She don't look good no more. She got thick clay. So why would I put my money over there when I can go over here and put my money where they got their stuff up running good? Now, don't get it twisted. This is a global system. So China, Russia, all of them are going to run with the B system, because it's going to be a global collapse. What's going to collapse is going to be Babylon the Great, because it's so big, her clay is so thick, it's going to drag everybody down, with her. And that's why I would say, everybody going to be mad at her. Like, dang, ho. You done did so much bad stuff. Your brand credit done messed my stuff up. You know what? Hey, ready my missile. And that's them arrows. It's about to be a raid, man. Because Babylon the Great, like, man, she looking bad. And she thinks she's still good. And then she talking noise. Because she still got weapons. She still got a military. So she over there talking her mess, looking horrible, thick clay. And everybody else like, I'm trying to get my stuff together. I can't get my stuff together because of you. And I'm about to shut this heifer up. Over and talking this noise. How come you don't see my guns is bigger? Your stuff don't work no more. You've been smoking meth too long. That's Babylon the Great. Money, everything is just horrible. The military is bad. And really it's getting plagued. It's getting plagued just like ancient Egypt. It's the same thing all over again. Esau looking like Pharaoh. Because I'm looking at Esau like, you better let us go, man. What's happening to you? Hey, he filled with pride. He just like Pharaoh, he ain't gonna do it till stuff is up in smoke. That's when they're gonna jump, and that's what Jacob Trouble really gonna hit, man. When Esau just look and see he really lost it. And he see Jake doing good, Jake still doing better, then he gonna come with it, man. It's gonna be, hey, they already looking at that now. I just be seeing Esau looking at me like, then they be a quick trip asking me for change. I'm like, this your kingdom, you ask me for change? And they just have to look at me, man. I be looking like, man. Yeah, it's that time, man. So you get ready, Jake, because Esau about to come with great wrath. Why? Because the time is short. Time is short because he can't keep up that. It's like the Wizard of Oz. He can't keep that act up no more. Curtain got pulled back. Everybody looking at him like that little white nerd behind the curtain. Like, oh, man, you ain't powerful like that. You ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Get my cruise ships ready. Get my battle tanks ready, man. We got to bring it to this little dude. hem of the earth. You know, and that goes to scriptures, but she's not tender and delicate no more. You know, she's not. She used to. I noticed men don't have rage towards a fine woman. They'll cater to a fine woman. But when she cracked out on the block, she messed out. Hey, girl, you better get away from me, girl. You know, hey, they're gonna handle her roughly, man. You know, at first she used to get rides and meals. Yeah. So, hey, man. Exactly, man. And they gonna bar their fist up and still on her. She touched their car. So it's over with, man. You know. So Jay, man, we gotta respect this place.
I got a appreciation about the comment for it, man. Shalom, GMS, and it's like Shalom, try to put a precept about it. Psalm 9 and 16, and it says, the Lord Yahweh Shai is known by judgment which executes. The wicked is snared in the work of his hand. Higgion Selah. All right, and it says the wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. All right, and so that's basically Esau Edom. He getting snared in his own work. Okay, now he's been looking like a fool among all the whole nation. All right, verse 17, and it says the wicked shall be turned into hell. All right, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget it the Most High. You see that? And that's ultimately going back to Esau Edom because he's running his system that contrary to the laws of Yahweh Shai. All right, just like the Akra said that thick clay. All right, that goes against the laws of the Heavenly Father. All right, when you loan somebody money and then you charge interest on top of that, Yahweh Shai said not to do that. Okay, and so now the system is about to be, hell basically, and about to be burned up in the flame of fire. All right.
This is Proverbs 11:4. Riches and profit not, and their wrath, righteousness delivered from death. So that kind of goes what you just brought right there, man. The wisdom, not the understanding of our word, the Bible, that's what's going to deliver us from death, man. Because you're going to need the grace and the mercy of Yahweh Shai to make it through this, man. It's going to come. He's about to throw out drones, super soldiers. You got militia groups, cannibals. It's going to be everything hidden at once. And if you ain't got the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shai, you're not going to make it through that. Like the Spasnat troops and the Russian, the Chinese troops, they're not going to care about the American dollar no more. People ain't going to care about the American dollar no more. It's going to go to paper in a minute. So just because you got 80 pounds of paper is not going to stop that Russian Spasnat troop kicking your door in and putting one in your head, man. Money ain't going to do you. It ain't going to do you no good. Especially you ain't got like no valuable resource like food, clean water, something to defend yourself. You're not gonna be able to like barter and trade with nobody. Nobody's not gonna want no money. People gonna be burning money to keep warm. If it's going down in the winter times. So rich is really like this bag that Jake brag about, the music videos having all that. In a minute, that's not gonna do you no good. It's gonna come down. Yahweh Shai gonna strip everybody naked, and they gonna see. That's why he say have your wedding garment on, be clothed with the word of Yahweh Shai. Because like if you got that, you're not gonna be naked like these 2/3 Jakes gonna be naked. They're gonna be out here not knowing nothing, not where to go. A lot of men gonna be crying like little girls, because they always look at the system and the money always protected them and shielded them. That's about to go away. That's they broken reed. Their wall that's about to fall. And when they come down, then what you got? Do you got the do you know Yahweh Shai? Do you know where to go? Do you know what to do? Is your mind calm? Do you have stability of your mind? And if you don't know what's going on, the answer's gonna be no. Jake is gonna be all messed up, man, crying. And then like what they're gonna do is they're gonna run right to their enemy Esau Edom, looking for relief. And that's where he gonna really, man. That's when he gonna snare them. Then he gonna put that vice in their body. Got him. They're gonna be up in the whatever little the moratory or up in this little space station. Got him. That's what the least gonna be saying. Each time when Jake get hit with it, rubbing their hands together like I knew it would work. I told you. And what's gonna make they feeling? What about them though? They not getting it though. Hey, get them with the drone. Let's see if that works. Then they're gonna see a chariot come out of the word. Like, what is that? Man, I told you. Then they're gonna start arguing amongst each other.
This is quick right here. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 12. It said, "For wisdom is the defense," and it said that money is the defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom gives life to them that have it. All right, it said wisdom is the defense. Okay, and money is the defense. Okay, so yeah, you have money, and that'll be able to get you by temporarily right now. Okay, that's the defense against you, being able to provide food, pay bills, and so on and so forth. But what we're telling you is that that's not truly the real money. Okay, that's what that actually goes in the thing that I just read in Ecclesiastes 7:12. He said, wisdom is the defense. Okay, so having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is actually true money. That's the real money that you must have. Okay, that's what the Aqua is going into. As long as you have that wisdom, you'll be able to save yourself out of the trap that Esau Edom has set up on the whole world, pretty much. All right, we're going to lead to that MOTB. Okay, and so that money that we have, that tangible money, is temporary, and that's right around the corner. All right, so that's a defense for right now until it's no longer going to cover. Okay, so now you got to get into these scriptures, which is going to save. All right, so I'm gonna read this same verse again in the NLT version with the Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12, and it says, "Wisdom and money can get you almost anything, but only wisdom can save your life." All right. And see that, and that's the whole point, is getting in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is what's going to save you out of the coming destruction that's going to hit America, aka Babylon the Great.
But that's big, man. 'Cause like you said, money right now do something for pay a bill, or if you're in a little trouble, throw some money at it. But you about to go to times where like that money ain't gonna work no more. That's gonna come down to you're gonna need that spiritual protection. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that favor on your behalf to make it out of things. That come from being in this word, being cleansed of this blood that Yahweh shot and spread. Therefore, we can make through this coming calamities. And I got a precept that goes perfect with that, man. It's Shalom Al-Zarag Yahweh. Hope I said your name right, man. Shalom. He came out with Psalms 37:16. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. So the little bit of righteousness a man got, just the little bit he got, is better than all the riches that a lot of wicked got. Better than what Travis Scott, Kanye West, Diddy, all them dudes got, man. The righteous, a little bit that a man got is way better than that.
Well, Proverbs 3:5 is trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not onto thy own understanding, in all our ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct our path. Long as you keep that, that's better than the riches of P. Diddy and all of those 2/3 celebrities that's in America, aka Babylon the Great. That's just one scripture. You keep that scripture, you're a whole lot better off.
Man, that's like right there. They say a little righteousness. Yeah. So that really should give you like some hope and some faith to continue going. Like say, if you're new to this, you got a little bit. That little bit right there is better than anything these worldly people got. Way better, because what they got is about to perish when this wicked kingdom we living in perish. This queen that Esau built up. Now, these words, the words in our book, the Bible, that's gonna continue on. That's not that you can carry on into the kingdom, man. Lord willing, you part of the whole elect, and that gives you value. They said that, like, let's watch a lesson on the Akim and Charlotte, man. It was a real good lesson he did, Akim. We talk about the wisdom we got is about to be valuable when all hell break loose. And that's what's going to exalt us, and the whole world going to see that, man. Like, it's going to flip. This wisdom we got, this knowledge and understanding we got, it's going to turn real valuable. Real valuable, man. Everybody going to be coming to us looking for answers. And then, like, Lord, when do we get that favor? We got food, we get took care of, we got spiritual food. Man, they're going to be, like, looking at us like we're going to be the new celebrities. The whole world going to be like, oh, these the men the Lord dealing with. The Lord gonna show himself, and that gonna show himself through his being, through that protection that he gave him. Everybody gonna see that, man. Reality gonna set in. Right now, anybody living in reality. This ain't reality, man. This is like, man, you living in a bunch of lies. He's gonna put lies out there as truth. So everybody is in darkness. That's why all these women is all lost. They following all these other lost women, thinking the reality to be some, what they call it, a bad bad bitch, and
bad chick,
yeah,
and
and be a savage and all that, thinking that's real life. Then they incorporate that mentality. This help a marriage. She married, got riches. You over broke, and you run your man off. And you just doing bad. You wonder why you doing bad? It's because you following a fake lifestyle. Loving hip hop, that's man fantasy, man. That's not reality. These rappers trade is not reality. When you look at them in certain interviews, they about to go crazy. They say Esau pumping them.
Rich. Let's go back to it real quick. But it's this is First Peter. This is First Peter chapter 1 and verse 23. And it said, be born again, not of corruptible seed, but incorruptible, by the word of the Most High, which liveth and abideth forever. All right, and that goes back to what I was saying right there. The word of the Most High is what liveth and abideth forever. Just like that money is it's temporary. Okay, but this word is going to live forever. All right, verse 24. For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. The grass withers, and the flower thereof falls away. All right, then going back into that temporary. All right, the money is just like that grass. It's going to wither, and it's going to wither away. It's going to fall away. But verse 25, it says, but the word of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, endureth forever. All right. That's going back in the archive right here. To read that again from the top. It said, but the word of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, endureth forever. And this is the word which by the gospel is preached unto you. You got it all.
These books give life. These books, they preserve. And it's like Jake is forsaking that. They look down on, the words in the Bible, and they pick up, hood nigga mentality. Like Northside nigga logic.
Yeah.
That's valuable to these Jakes out here, like, how to cook up some crack, all that little, being a nigga, hit your homeboy for some bricks, all that little hood stuff.
And have every excuse in the book just to sway away from the word of Yahweh. Some of them would use the bullshit as excuse, like the Bible contradicts itself, shit like that. Anything that'll keep them from the word of Yahweh. But when it comes to, just like the ox said, cooking up that crack, that yayo, they all for it. All right, they put 100% into it. And that's not a place to be, man.
And knowledge ain't profitable. It's not gonna do you no good. They just put sin to sin, give you iniquity. Right? That Yahweh don't like. He looking down like, man, that degenerate. I ain't about to put him in the kingdom for what? He unclean. He don't know nothing. He gonna come in. He a nigga now. If I put him in the kingdom, he gonna be a nigga then. Hey, Jacob's trouble is to purge Yasharah of all the 2/3, all the impurities.
Luke 19, Luke 16 and 9, Luke 16 and 11. It says, and therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust through the true riches. And that's the truth. That's red letters. Yahweh Shah said that. So, hey, man, if you over here being a nigga with the money you got now, saying the Bible contradicts yourself, you over here cooking up crack and shit, buying all kind of bullshit, and not spending time in gaining real money, which is this truth. Hey, man, the Lord ain't going to commit to you the real riches, which is the kingdom of heaven, which is this knowledge which is going to save you and deliver you in those times to come. That we're coming into it full steam ahead right now, man. Shit, Jacob's trouble is right around the way. And if you don't got the real riches, hey, man, you good as dead. You got it out.
Son, like the word say, man, you got to get this understanding. You got to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. I'm going to bring out this right here. This Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all that getting, get understanding. That's why if Jacob in his right mind, they be trying to get all the wisdom out of understanding of the word. Like you got all these video pictures going out. The word is like everywhere. You can get it on your phone. It's everywhere. The word is everywhere. It's the #1 book in the world. And like it would be best for you to get the understanding of it.
It's actually the #1 selling book. It always has been.
Yeah, #1 book.
This word is #1 selling book.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy.
Exactly.
Book been around 1,000 years, you know. So, like I was saying, you should be getting all the wisdom of this book, man. If you had any lick of sense, like any type of understanding. I know the Jake, like some of the ones that like in the world, that feel like it's too hard for them, they'll quit. Or they'll tarry to meet the Lord. Or I'll read that tomorrow. Or I'll check that lesson out later. Or I'll wait. Let me get my business up, then I'll get in the truth, you know. And they don't see like this world is crumbling right now. And it's gonna come to a point where it's gonna come suddenly. Suddenly Esau gonna spring up with some BS, you know, false flag event that's gonna change everything. And then like you're not gonna be able to get the lesson. The internet gonna get shut down. You know, we're not gonna be on the highway hedges after that. And at that you just get stuck with whatever you know. And then they're gonna be, oh, I got $20 million. Another thing I noticed too, the money distracts Jake. Jake got too much stuff going on. He getting too much money. But you say, I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. So they'll Jake will be too distracted, getting the real riches. You know, the riches that nobody can take from you, because you can get your bag took it. You know, Esau can put a little crime on you. You can get robbed for your bag, your riches, and it can be gone just like that. You back to broke. When you got faith and you got wisdom, that can't be taken from you. You know, that's in a spiritual realm. That's in your mind. That's in your heart. That can't be taken from you, man. Know this from your Yahweh Shah. And that is the real riches right there. That's your crown. You know, your wisdom not understanding this book, that is your crown, Yasharala. So don't let nobody take that from you, man. And anybody can take it, like trying to tell you, oh, that book ain't real, man. Oh, you crazy for believing in that, man. You know, they're trying to finesse you out of it. They can't, it's not physical. And see, that's what Esau about to do with his money. He about to take his money from something physical and turn it into something in cyberspace. It's gonna be digital. You can't touch it, hold it, nothing. This is a number on the computer screen. You know, that way he can track your every move, your every purchase, and that way he can tax you for everything. You know, they're gonna do a UBI, universal basic income, and put everybody on the same little thing. You know, everybody gets certain money that's a commoner. You know, it's gonna be a commoner and a sovereign. So if you're a commoner, you get a certain amount of money. You got to spend that every single month, or you lose it. If you don't act right, do something you don't like, you'll just instantly take it out your funds. And you can't buy or sell unless you have that device. That's the way this thing is going. That's what Esau wants to do. And how he does it in increments. You know, gradualism. He's slowly inching it in. And then when I seen that bank collapse, these banks collapse, and let me know that they ready for that plan right there to roll in. They ready to go ahead and crash the dollar. It's imminent. So with that being said, you need to detach from, you know, having any love. If you got any love for dollar bills or getting money, you better let that go, man. You better take the last bit of Federal Reserve notes you got, get things that you need, off-grid things, or things that you can barter. It's gonna go to a barter system if you're trying to, you know, offset that device. But another one thing I'm gonna say, yo, what's that? Prepping skills, doomsday prep skills don't mean nothing if you ain't got the Lord. Because you're gonna need the Lord. Because this devil about to send out Terminators, all little RoboCops, super soldiers, everything you've seen in movies and video games, the devil has. He's gonna roll it out there for people that don't comply, that doesn't do what he say do. Then he's gonna arm up the militia groups, you know, give them like more whatever the crypto is. You go out, you know, hunt Jake out. Go ahead, you bring the more I'll give you. So they're gonna go back to that. Because I did a lesson on slave control. He's about to go back to that type of nature, but they hunting down Jakes, man. You know, and they're gonna incentivize them to do that. Like the purge. I thought Jacob Trouble is not gonna be no joke. You know, why everybody's still out here pity patting. But they gonna know once Esau snatched that dollar away, and we going to this right here, and people have already had like $50,000-$60,000 in the bank and it's over with, you're gonna see uproars of the people. A lot of people gonna get judgment on that. You know, person might just lost $3 million. You might say, hey man, what's wrong with you? He just loud. He lost $3 million. He's angry. Everybody gotta go. You know?
Right here to back you up. This is Ecclesiastes, aka Shabbat, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, Yahweh, and put not off from day to day. But suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh, come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. All right? And so it said, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Okay, so don't be putting it on and when you actually have that chance to actually turn back. Okay, you need to do it right now. All right, not hey, I'm gonna do it in 2 days from now. Okay, and that's the problem with a lot of dates now, because they putting it off from day to day. Okay, and then he says, for suddenly the wrath of the Lord shall come forth in thy security. Okay, so while you thinking that you still got 2 or 3 days ahead of time, you're secure. You're in your security, thinking that you still got time. All right, and that's when Yahweh Shai gonna come in thy security, and then he's gonna send those spirits for vengeance. Okay, and he's gonna judge you according to your work.
All right, man. He's gonna come suddenly, man. They're already closing up these Walmarts. You know, what are they doing, man? They got a new place downtown. You gotta scan your hand to get in. You're gonna see it get set up, man. They got what they call it 15-minute cities. They about to set them stuff up, man, real soon. And Jake, like you said, Jake all in security think he all right because he up $20 million. And hey, man, they about to reset. Everybody gonna be on the same level field. Everybody is. And they gonna say you gonna get this device or you gonna not gonna get it. If you don't get it, hey, you don't get no clean water, you don't get no food. I said these stores closing up, man. It's about to get real crazy out here. They're about to step it up. You're doing environmental disasters with train derailments. I think another food processing plant went up in smoke not too long ago. So the devil know he on the clock, man. He moving quick, man. You got Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. What you think he doing that for? This devil about to hoard all the food, all the clean water, and you can't get it unless you get that new device. And then he gonna be, he know the prophets out here, so he gonna try to deal with us harshly. That's why really this movie about to make is really about to, break his back. This movie about to make. Is he gonna jump on the wrong one? He gonna cause that switch to flip, and then we gonna be back at his heels, man. Like Jacob, when he grabbed Esau heels, we're gonna be on him. Like, oh yeah, you're trying to turn me up. I'm a hunter now. I'm looking for you, Esau. So that's about the, hey, I said, we're not worried about that. We don't care. We stable. We're like, let the devil crash everything. We wanted to crash. This ain't our rest. This is not our rest. You need to have it in your mind. This ain't your rest. You need to get ready to have your spiritual bags packed and get ready to go. I think I got one on there too. I think what's that? Revelation chapter 18.
What verse? Oh, the Babylon.
Nah, I got it. Revelation, this Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that they be not partakers of her sins, and that they receive not of her plagues. So come up out of her, come up out of her mentally and spiritually. This ain't a flea doctrine. Because you can't go nowhere. This is a worldwide reset. It's gonna be worldwide. They're doing it worldwide. So what he said was, come up out of her, my people's coming about to that, that Babylonian mindset. I got money, I'm good. I got guns. I got little dudes in the hoods with guns. They're gonna protect me. I got a little military. I got about 2,000 pounds of food. Come up out of that Babylonian thinking and come and step into the house of David, where you have the wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Shai, where that protection gonna come in, that favor gonna come in, because Yahweh Shai is about to rock his jury, man. He want that back. He looking for his people, and then you gotta have that tawah, that spiritual mark on you. You got to be beaming straight. Yahweh Shai. You got to be all up in your spirit, man. That's having your light turned on, that lamp. You got to be lit up. And with the Lord, like, oh yeah, there you go. Get that one. And people like, having $100 million ain't gonna mean nothing then. If you all defiled and corrupted and wicked, Esau done messed y'all up. What good are you to Yahweh Shai? So value is kicking in, man. The real riches is kicking in. And the real riches is the wisdom, not to understand of Yahweh Shai. I can't stress that enough. Because that's all we're going to have at the end of the day. I said, for us, that's not going to take a device. We're about to lose our homes, our cars, everything, man. And we don't care. Because we're ready for that transition. We're ready for the next phase. And we're hoping to get the kingdom of heaven. So if we got to go to that, so be it. A lot of us going to lose wives because of that. So these women can't, now I got to get my money. I'm about to go to Tyrone. He got the deluxe CHIP. He got a little something. Esau love him. Esau good. So a lot of them gonna lose our women because they attached to money. Money is the only value they got in their heads. So be ready for that. Yasharala, be ready for that. And it's about to, hey, we going into game time. It's about to get real in it. You can see inflation going up. That's a dollar collapse. You know, I noticed all the food is up. Salad dressing like $5 a bottle. I'm like, what the heck? Some cans are like $1.50. I'm like, man, this was like 70 cents. This 6 months ago. God. Hey, what's that? What's that one meat? Roast? Pot roast? Brisket. Yeah, that's what I think. Brisket. Brisket like $100. I seen brisket $80 to $100. I'm like, what the heck? So, you know, that's hurting the barbecue stand. Like, you know, everything's up, man, because the dollar collapsing. And the devil, I just did a lesson on that. It shows some devils they look meeting, trying to figure out how they're going to, you know, keep the people calm. Then people going to look into it. They got lawyers. They got audits. They're going to find out. He's like, hey, watch out. Don't put too much information out. So they worried about it, man. Esau really, he already about to cut and run. The higher ups, they are already in their bunkers. Like, we out of here, man. It's over with. You know, we done messed up. You know, we're just gonna throw it out there and hope, you know, our reset works. Our diabolical plan works. But we know through the scriptures it's not gonna work. Why? The hopeful elect is here. The hopeful elect means something to Yahweh Shah. He gonna show himself through his hopeful elect. Like, nah, you don't. Matter of fact, we about to switch it up. We about to run in righteousness. Harmony gonna reign out. But this devil, he doesn't know how to do that. He defiles everything. He about to destroy the earth if he keep running. So I'm kind of glad he done, like, Esau's credit is bad. And his credit is bad with Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah said, hey, revoke, man. You know good. Access denied. You know, I'm about to get Jake back. Jake been working on his credit. How you work on your credit, getting this word? You know, it works. Have your faith. That's how you get your credit score with the Lord. You know, I'm trying to run it up.
Ecclesiastes 15, and I'm starting verse 12. And it says, as his mercy is great, it said, as his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judges a man according to his work. All right. And so, and they go on just further proving that you're being judged according to your work. So if you're putting all your stock into trying to get the bag and trying to you know, move up in Esau's world, Yahweh is going to judge you according to their work. All right, in verse 13. And it said, the sinner shall not escape with his spoil. You see that? The sinner shall not escape with his spoil. All right, meaning that you're not going to be, no matter what, if you're a sinner, you're not going to be able to leave with your riches. Okay, that's what the spoil is talking about. And it said, in the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated. All right, so we're not going to be frustrated. When we lose everything, we're not going to be mad. We're not going to be upset because we know that Yahweh is on the way. All right, so verse 14, and it said, make way for every work of mercy, okay, which going into repentance. It said, make way for every work of mercy, meaning you got to put aside the time to, you know, could cleave on to Yahweh Shah, man. Put in the time to get in his word. Okay, so I'm gonna read that again. It said, make way for every work of mercy, for every man shall find according to his work. All right. And so that's the point right there, man. So this is why out here we do these lessons. Is that to let you know that if you got but a short time, man, the guy about to be outside is on the way. The signs are being shown that Esau either get about to fall, man. So you need to make way to, you know, repent, okay? Turn back to the Lord, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found, okay?
He said works, man. Your works gonna carry you through, man. Your works and your faith. You know, that's what's been. That's why it really do you good to do the works of Yahweh Shah while you got the liberty. You know, that way you can feel good about your life when everything break down. Like I did the work of the Lord. You know, so when you call on the name of the Lord, you're gonna feel confident that He gonna, you know, put that protection on your behalf. That's why we do this. I understand people always look like, how you do that, man? Why you going out there? Why you doing that? I'm like, man, it's gonna pay off in the end. I'm gonna feel good about my life at the end. Are you gonna feel good about your life? I'm talking to the people that don't do nothing, that be scoffing and talk crazy. You know, they works are not good. They didn't do nothing for Yahweh Shah. So you're like, why should He save you? And I'm gonna feel the same way too. You know, we might get our spiritual power. They look like we family. Like, nigga, you ain't no good. Shit. You need to go. I ain't about to save you either. You know, the Lord is lifting up our spiritual antennas, man. You starting to lock in. We can see the people that like got the Spirit of the Lord in them, the ones that don't. We're not ignorant of that either. Like people be thinking we just like, I know that the world look at us as lowly, man. Like we just nothing. We stupid, we crazy, and we ain't worth nothing. That's how they look at us, man. But they don't know, like, man, this thing about to switch so hard, and the Lord is dealing with us in a mighty way.
That's to elaborate even further, man. You know, just like I just said, the world look at us as lowly, but Yahweh Shai also said that. He said, if the world hated you, just know he hated me first. Okay, and that lets you know that you're on the right path. But the world look at you as lowly. Okay, because if you're a friend of the world, if the world loves you, that means you're a friend of the world. You see that? And Yahweh Shai said, any man that's a friend of the world, loosely paraphrasing, is enmity with the Most High. See that? And so you can't be, worried about what the world is saying. So this is why we get into the scripture, man. So I got a quick one right here to back the ark up right here. This is Colossians chapter 3, start at verse 1. It says, if ye did be rising with the Hamashiach, see those things which are above, which Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. In verse 2, it says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. And so that's the point right there. If you set yourself on things above, which is the word, all right, and not on things on earth. Okay, so we're disregarding, the ways of Esau, Edom kingdom. We're disregarding the things on this earth, man. All right, and that's the point right there. These are the true riches. This is real money right here. You got it, Doc.
We'll come with this right here, man. It's a Azariah Yahweh once again, real good. Proverbs 11:2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. And that back up what I just said earlier, like to the T right there. Is when this destruction comes, and it's surely gonna come, then the prideful, because 2/3 Jacob's pride like Esau, they got a system in the military and money, so they think they good. When that stuff gets stripped and the destruction come, and Yahweh start giving, brothers that power, they gonna be ashamed. Then the shame gonna come. Then the ones they used to rag on, oh man, Tay ain't got no money, they ain't talking about nothing, the ones that talk smack on, they like, man, Tatus took off in the air like at supersonic speed, man. Hey, Tatus ran through like 50 tanks, man. Like, then hey man, can I get some? Can I get some food? Can you help me? And I'm like, hell no. Exactly. You just say the Lord then, hey, don't try to come on the team now. Keep that same energy. Remember, you was Team Esau. You stay on that side.
Don't be too late then.
I got a quick one. This is Psalms 112, and I'm gonna start at 2. It says, "This seed shall be mighty upon the earth, and generations like it says, his seed shall be mighty upon the earth, and the generations of the upright shall be blessed, wealth and riches in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever."
Ooh, they said wealth and riches in his house. Right. So we know the real wealth at. We know where the real bag at, which is what? The house of David. And how about Yahweh Shai? That's what the real wealth at. It's gonna mean something in the end. It's gonna mean something big time in the end. And we get into the real money. Yeah, Esau little dollar, they ain't no real, that's paper, man. We get into the real money, man, the real riches, man. How about Yahweh Shai? That's gonna mean something, man. That's gonna stand in the end times, and that's what we doing, man. I'm gonna bring out this too. It's Proverbs 11:3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Hear that? So that go with what you put out too. Straight up, the integrity of the upright. What's being upright, man? Keeping these laws and commandments to the best of our abilities. Keeping the words of his patience. That's the upright, man. Have an upright conversation. They say what? Guide us. We gonna need to be guided when all destruction coming in, Jacob's trouble coming in. We're gonna need guidance. I don't want to hear what Esau got to say. I'm not gonna be listening to what Esau say on the news. Esau doesn't have my well-being at heart. Esau trying to do something bad to me. I'm gonna need the Lord to talk to me and guide me on where to go. And what it say, the perversion of transgressions will destroy them, man. All the 2/3, they're gonna listen to Esau, man. They already listen to Esau. A lot of them, full of juice, and they're gonna flip a switch, and you're gonna see the results of that. You're gonna see the results of them running to go get that MOTB. The results of that. That thing might turn on like the one, what's the movie, Implant? In the head, you know, it might just start controlling you or telling you stuff you can't turn it off. Yeah. God, it just scramble their brains up, make them go crazy. Yeah. That's gonna be everybody fucking the MOTV in them, man. Esau can do whatever you want to do with you, man. You know, that goes from, hey, you trusted in Egypt. Woe to you. You know, you went to Egypt for help instead of going to our Lord and Savior, Yahweh. And the truth is out. Big time. Everybody know about the Hebrew Israelites. Ain't no excuse.
Right here to back you up, Arthur. This is red letter in the words of Yahweh himself. This is John chapter 10 and 27. And it says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. You see, when that calamity break down, we know the words of Yahweh. So we're going to follow Yahweh, not Esau in that time. In verse 28, and it says, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. See, that's the point right there. So when I just mentioned that, you know, you got these 2/3 days, you're going to listen to Esau, they're not of the sheep of Yahweh. Okay, so the true hope elect is going to listen to what Yahweh. So that's why he said, my sheep hear my voice. Okay, so we're going to listen to the voice of Yahweh in that time comes. Okay,
hey, man, Shalom, Kazak, man, Yahweh, some more heat, man, some more heat, man. I'm going to come out with this. Is 2nd Esdras 2 and 28. The heathen shall hate thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord. 29. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Woo! Your head shall not see and catch no hell. Lord willing, part of the hope we lack. Well, hell is going to be everywhere in Babylon the Great and all over the world. You know, all kind of calamities going to be busting up, man. But what did Yahweh say? He said the heathen going to envy us. Why they going to envy us? Because the love of Yahweh going to be shown on us. Everybody going to know, oh, that's them Israelites. Man, they got food. They got shelter, water. They got Superman. Man, they the ones with the real super soldiers, man. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to be like Yasharala. You know, everybody going to be jocking on us then, you know? And then we're going to have, like he making us be righteous judges. Because we're going to be able to dictate, you know, who get to have this and who don't. So that's nothing they don't look at Akim. They don't know that we about to have power. We're going to be able to, you know, call shots out here and dictate things. Like the 144,000, your new ruling class, your new rulers. The people don't know that yet, but they will soon. You know, real soon. When all hell break loose. So we're going to be, hey, you get this, now you don't get that, now you get up out of here, you know.
No, you ain't getting shit.
Exactly. You're going to be able to have, you know, have the power to, you know, allow you to have things and not have things. We're going to tell people what they can do and what they can't do. That's what these people don't know. We going to be the judges in the earth real soon. That's why the heathen gonna envy us. And then the whole law gonna go out. Because all the heathen gonna be doing our customs. In a minute, everybody jock Esau, they're gonna jock us. They're gonna be, oh, you know, the Passover coming up. Now, you know, you're gonna have Moabites saying that. You're gonna have Hamites. You know, it's about to be Feast of Tabernacles. They're gonna be beating, they're gonna be working on the Sabbath now. You know, they're gonna be doing, hey, the law gonna run forth for Jerusalem, man. Everybody gonna be doing what we say do. In a real quick, soon, hurry, man, because this place is about to go. Real soon. And these people, man, they're about to get a rude awakening. Because the one they clowned and overlooked, you know, because they too busy worried about Esau's riches. You know, worried about, that's the reason why like a lot of these celebrities get the clout they get, because they got riches. Like, I noticed Esau grabs any retarded nigga off the street, put some money in his bag, and the whole 2/3 will jock that nigga. And how I know that, looking at, what's that dude name? I can't think of that rapper's name, man. He look crazy. I know he got mental disabilities. What? I can't think of his name right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You got the song Gremlin. Kodak Black. There you go. Kodak Black. That showed me right there. And Young Thug. They can give any nigga, I don't care how he look, how retarded he is, put money behind him, and Eve will rock behind that J because he on TV and he got riches. Like Esau now clowning people. Oh, look, Uzi Vert. That's another one. Look like he got fans. Y'all like this dude? Oh, Bimbo. Like, what's another dude? The little dude dancing with the little Satan dude. Lil Nas X. Yeah. I'm like, y'all listening to this? What the? That's how Esau know the temperature. Like, oh yeah, we can give Jake anything. They can take anything. They make anybody a superstar. Put some money in his pocket, put him on TV. There you go. You know, and see how that about to go, man. This little TV, this whole fantasy life, this whole lot of Esau is erected is about to come crashing down very soon. And what's crashing down with it? What he built everything on the palm? What gave him his power? Money, mammon. He lost the money. He ain't got it no more. Stripped the resources, gave the resources out to other people. The other nation know how valuable resources are, so they got the resources. Esau got nothing, but man, well, he tapping out of oil. All he got is the money. It ain't worth nothing. Other countries burning that stuff up in the streets. Like, what? Can't do nothing with this, you know. So, y'all got any more precepts?
I can't fight before. When I have to the celebrities, right? So this is Mark chapter 8 and verse 35. He said, for whatsoever will save his life shall lose it. All right. So if you're looking to try to save your life in this kingdom, you're gonna lose it. Okay, because first and foremost, America is gonna be destroyed. All right. And it said, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel, the same shall be saved. Verse 36, and it said, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And those go for those celebrities. You see that? And so they do any and everything just to get that bag that he thought putting in his face. It's like that carrot. The carrot dangling in front of the horse. They do anything to try to get that carrot. All right. In verse 37, it said, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? All right. And it said, for whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me, this is Yahweh Shah speaking, whosoever shall be ashamed of me, right? And of my word, and this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. You see that? So that's when Yahweh Shah is going to reject him. Okay. All right, and that's another main reason why you should forsake this world and going back to what we were saying earlier, set your affection on things above and not on things on earth. All right, so you had a precept you want to end off with? Okay, I guess we'd
I get Isaiah.
no. All right, so this is Matthew. It's Matthew chapter 12. It's Matthew chapter 6. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. All right, it says, lay not up for yourself treasure upon earth. All right, so don't be worried about the cares of this world. All right, that money, that's not treasure. Okay, that's not the treasure that you should be seeking for. That's not real money. Okay, and it says, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Okay, so you spending all your time trying to get all of that money, that bag, that's easy, but that can easily be stolen from you. Okay, in verse 20, it says, but lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, nor where thieves break through and steal. Okay, that's the wisdom of the scripture. All right, the minute you get that wisdom, you put in your time, you get that scripture, get the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. That cannot be stolen from you. All right, going back to what the Qadar mentioned earlier, don't let no man take thy crown. All right, this wisdom is your crown. Okay, and it said, verse 21, it said, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Okay, and that's pretty much the point right there. So wherever your treasure is, that's where your heart is. So if you care about the things in this world, that's where your treasure is. All right, whereas the hope we lack, we care about when Yahweh Shah is going to come back and destroy America, aka Babylon the Great. That would be where our treasure is, which is heaven. All right, you got it.
I'm gonna read. This is Isaiah 33 and 5. I'm gonna read 6:2. It says, "The Lord is exalted, for He dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. His wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord is His treasure." That's us right here. The whole collect. The fear of the Lord is our treasure, man. So with the fear of the Lord, man, hey, that comes with the kingdom of heaven, man. So
with everything, man. Everything, man. That grace, that mercy, that's really what you need. Deliverance, salvation, Everything, all that come when you hop by Shah, man. So we putting our heart, you know, we putting all like we said, put the poker chips, you all in. We putting everything all in on you hop by Shah. And Lord willing, you know, we accept it, and we got that grace and mercy, and we get delivered up out of this place, man. We got to go home. We need to be in the righteous kingdom. We can't thrive here. You know, Esau's in the way, man. He has everything corrupted, polluted, and dirty. So we understand the ways of Yahweh Shah. We with him trying to scorch everything. We with that. We with him scorching the whole plan. Need to be scorched. It's got to be, you know, it got to be cleaned up. The place is dirty, man. This devil done release all these diseases everywhere. It's got to get burnt up. So we with him raining down them ICBMs on this place. We with him taking out the 2/3. We with that, man. We in harmony with the power of Yahweh Shah. And that's the true riches right there. So we feel rich. You know, I feel rich. I feel like I got a winning ticket, you know. You know, especially you get that delivery, you're gonna feel like you hit the biggest lotto ever. You know, you up in that chair and get that new body, man. And like that, what's that price right there? Come on down. You know, hey, you gonna feel good. They like hey, you gonna feel good, then you hit it, you won. That's the real bag right there. So, like I said earlier, get your credit right with the Lord. Get that credit right. You know what ways you gonna do that? Hey, reading this word, getting this wisdom, getting this knowledge, getting this understanding of Yahweh Shah while you can. Eat up on all these lessons, all the brothers putting out, and constantly have your mind on the Lord, man. Like I read that precept, man, where your heart is, that's where your treasure be. So your heart go into your mind. You know, the word for heart is law. You know, so that law, you know, in your heart, you know, constantly think on Yahweh Shah. Pray, fast. You know, anything you can do to like build your understanding with the Lord better. Your walk with the Lord better, man. Walking with the Lord. We walk in these commandments. So we walking with the Lord, and we're looking to be delivered. We're looking to get salvation, and Lord willing, we get it. So with that, hey, I hope it's been edifying. I want to say, hey, Kwame Yasharala, you know, DT Bubba Ball, and Dr. Wood. You know, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakadash. He said, Baba, Kwame Yasharala, baby.
Come on, man. The water for tuning in.
Hey, yeah, Shalom, Side Akim, Aqua on the comment board. Shalom.